Every time I close my eyes, I can feel the pull of desire deep within me, and it's always your name that echoes in the silence. There's something about you that no one else can match, an irresistible urge that only you can satisfy. I've tried to distract myself, but every thought circles back to you. There's an unspoken need in me, a hunger that only your touch can soothe, and no matter how far I run from it, it always finds its way back. I can't explain it, but it's as if my soul recognizes something in you that it's been craving all along. There's a depth in this connection that goes beyond words, a need that only you can fulfill. It's not just a physical attraction, it's a need for your presence, your energy, your everything. You're the missing piece, the answer to the longing that burns deep within me. I'm overwhelmed by this undeniable urge that rises every time I think of you. It's like my heart knows something my mind hasn't quite grasped yet, that you hold the key to unlocking something profound in me. There's something about the way you make me feel, a fire that ignites in your presence. No one else can stir this level of emotion within me, and I know deep down that only you can quench this flame. I've never needed anyone the way I need you. It's like you awakened something in me that I didn't even know was there, and now I can't imagine a life where this urge for you isn't a constant. My thoughts are consumed by you, by this undeniable pull that draws me closer. You are the answer to this restless need, the one who holds the power to bring me peace. There's an intensity in the way I feel about you, a craving that runs deeper than anything I've ever known. Only you have the power to satisfy this urge, and I can't escape it no matter how hard I try. Every moment without you feels like something is missing. There's a part of me that only comes alive in your presence, an urge that begs to be fulfilled by only you. You're the one person who can quiet the storm inside me. There's a need, a desire that only you can touch, and I find myself longing for the day when you'll satisfy it. No matter how much time passes, this feeling doesn't fade. It only grows stronger. This unrelenting urge that only your love, your touch, your presence can fulfill. It's like my body knows something that my mind is still catching up to, that you're the one I've been waiting for, the one who can satisfy this deep, aching need. I find myself drawn to you in ways that I can't explain. There's a craving, a yearning that only your touch can soothe. I feel it in every part of me, this need that's waiting for you. My heart aches for you in ways that I never imagined possible. There's a need a fire that only you can extinguish, and I can't escape this overwhelming urge. I've tried to ignore it, to convince myself that I don't need you, but the truth is, you're the only one who can satisfy this burning desire inside me. I feel like I've been searching for you my whole life, and now that I've found you, this urge inside me is stronger than ever. Only you can satisfy this craving, and I can't wait any longer. There's an unquenchable thirst inside me, a desire then that only your love can fulfill. I need you in ways that I've never needed anyone before, and the urge to be with you grows stronger every day. You are the answer to every unspoken question, the fulfillment of every unvoiced desire. There's an urge inside me that only you can satisfy, and it's a need that consumes my every thought. I find myself lost in thoughts of you, consumed by an urge that only you can fulfill. No one else can satisfy this deep, primal need I have for you, and it's driving me wild. There's a craving that stirs in me every time I think of you. It's not something anyone else can fulfill. Only you can satisfy this deep need that's been growing stronger with every moment. The more time I spend away from you, the stronger this urge becomes. It's as if my heart knows that only you can satisfy this hunger, and I can't deny it any longer. There's something about you that sets my soul on fire. I crave you in ways that words can't capture, and only you have the power to extinguish this burning desire inside me. I feel this unshakable urge when I think of you, like my body and soul are both calling out for you. It's a craving that only your touch, your presence can satisfy. No one else makes me feel the way you do. There's an undeniable urge inside me, a need that only you can fulfill, and it's a feeling I can't escape. I've never wanted anyone the way I want you. There's a hunger inside me, a need that only you can satisfy, and it's becoming harder to resist with every passing moment. You're the only one who can calm the storm inside me. There's a deep, undeniable urge that only your love can soothe, and it's a feeling that I can no longer push away. This feeling I have for you, it's more than just a want. It's a need, an urge that only you can fulfill, and no matter how much time passes, it only grows stronger. I can't explain it, but there's something about you that pulls me in, an urge that only you can satisfy. It's like you hold the key to a part of me that no one else can touch. There's a hunger in me that only you can satisfy. No one else has ever made me feel this way, and I can't escape the fact that I need you more than I've ever needed anyone. It's a feeling that's hard to describe, this deep, burning desire that only you can quench. I crave you in ways that words can't capture, and no one else comes close. Every time I think of you, this urge inside me becomes stronger. It's not just a desire, it's a need, and only you have the power to satisfy it. You're the one who ignites this fire inside me. There's a deep craving, a need that only you can fulfill, and I find myself longing for the moment when you'll satisfy it. There's an undeniable attraction between us, a magnetic pull that I can't ignore. I have this urge, this need, and only you can satisfy it. I've never felt this way about anyone before. There's an urge, a craving deep inside me, and it's only your love, your touch that can satisfy it. There's a part of me that only comes alive in your presence. This urge inside me, this deep need, is something that only you can fulfill. The more I think about you, the stronger this urge becomes. It's not just a passing feeling, it's a deep need that only you can satisfy. I have this unshakable urge that grows stronger with every thought of you. It's not just desire, it's a need, and only you can fulfill it. There's a fire burning inside me, a need that only you can satisfy. I find myself craving your touch, your love, more than anything else. You're the only one who can satisfy this deep urge inside me. It's not just physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual, and it's something I can't ignore any longer. Every time I'm near you, this urge inside me intensifies. It's a need that only you can satisfy, and I can't wait any longer. There's a longing in my soul, a craving that only you can fulfill. No one else makes me feel this way, and the urge to be with you grows stronger every day. You've awakened something inside me, a need that I didn't even know existed. There's an urge that only you can satisfy, and it's a feeling I can't escape. I have this overwhelming urge that only you can satisfy. It's more than just a want. It's a deep, primal need that consumes my every thought. You're the only one who can fulfill this craving inside me. There's a part of me that only comes alive in your presence, and I need you now more than ever. There's a desire in me, a deep, burning urge that only you can satisfy. No one else can make me feel the way you do, and I find myself craving you more with every passing day. You're the one who stirs this urge inside me, a craving that only you can satisfy. It's not just about the physical, it's something deeper, something I can't escape.